Welcome to First Person Defender, where good guy role players come face to face with unknown attackers in real-world scenarios and fight their way out. Each episode of First Person Defender features a situation straight out of real life.
Call the police! I've got a gun!
This is First Person Defender. In this episode of First Person Defender, a young mother wants to enjoy a quiet day at home, but a troublesome guest soon arrives.
I'm Roseanne Stover and I'm from Oregon. I am the marketing manager at Crimson Trace. I've done a little bit of shooting, but I will say I'm not a regular shooter. We live it day in and day out through our marketing and our brand, but me personally, I haven't done as much as you might think. I'm new to shooting and have been a little bit reluctant up to this point, but the need has arisen with everything going on in the world. I have a brand new baby. All of a sudden, your life changes with that, and you start thinking about all of the possibilities of just needing to protect yourself and your family.
Actually, it's quite common to see women change their outlook about, keeping a gun in the house or carrying guns once they've had a baby. Because they start to think, well, you know what, I'm not just responsible for myself, and if something happens to me, well, it's probably gonna happen to my child as well. And she kind of fits that bill.
With First Person Defender, it's a fantastic show, but I am intimidated. I am nervous sitting here awaiting my scenario.
She should be nervous. I mean, this is a big deal to come out here and train and go into the unknown. Of course, most people aren't as nervous about getting hurt as they are about looking bad. You know what? When you're learning something, you've got to risk that. I mean, we've all looked like we didn't know what we were doing at some time, and this is where she starts.
My husband said before I left, "You'll be fine, you're going to learn something, and I'm looking forward to learning from you as well."
This force-on-force training uses Simunitions, a non-lethal alternative to live ammunition. The camera crew wears yellow shirts and are considered to be invisible to role players.
For Roseanne's first scenario, we're going to just make her a single apartment dweller, and she's going to get distracted doing her daily duties. And during that distraction, we're going to throw somebody into the mix that is going to cause her some grief. Now, she's not a carrier, but we'll at least give her a gun and a purse for this one.
Hey, how are you doing?
What's going on?
Hey, listen, come here. I gotta show you this. Look at this picture.
I'm good,
No,
thanks.
I wanna show you this. No, come here. I wanna show you this picture.
Right now.
No, I wanna show you this picture. Come
Okay,
here.
well, I've got to get back in there.
No.
Why? You're not coming to the pool party tonight?
Yeah. Wait, so listen.
This is hilarious.
I got this new, wait, oh my God, I can't even get it to open. So I got,
over here, you guys.
Oh, he's just having another fight with his,
Well, it's kind of crazy.
no, look at Schnitzel, look at.
Oh, Schnitzel is pretty cute.
We got him there. Look at,
Are you sure? Because
do you want,
oh, yeah.
that's just John.
He's just trying.
That is my picture of Schnitzel. Look at his eyes in there. Doesn't that look awesome? So are you able to come to the pool later?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
All right,
definitely.
well, if you want to come to the pool.
All right, well,
We'll,
I'm gonna head back in, you guys. I've got some stuff to do.
Out there. We'll bring the cocktails.
Great.
Okay, we'll see you later.
All right, bye guys.
Here, look at
This
this.
is hilarious.
Look at how cool it is.
Those eyes are hilarious.
Okay. I guess I'll watch some Price is Right. Whoa, who's there? Who's there? Dude, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
No. Stop!
Come here, girl. Come here.
Stop! I've got a gun! I've got a gun!
Come here, girl.
Index! Oh my gosh.
It was intense.
Why? What happened? Tell me about it. Tell me what you were thinking.
Well, obviously you know something is coming, you just don't know when.
Or from where?
Or from where. It happened so fast. I heard something, I didn't know what, but I live alone and someone else was in my apartment.
Well, you knew something was amiss. You heard it, you yelled, who's there? And right away you moved. You didn't go investigate before going to the
You're
kitchen.
right. I knew I needed to go to the kitchen ahead of time, and so I was a little bit...
Why were you going to the kitchen?
My purse is in my kitchen.
Right.
With my
good.
gun.
So it would have been nice to have one maybe a little closer to you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So when you
The
got
way you leave things.
when you got into the kitchen and you felt him grab you, what was going on in your mind?
Get the gun, get the gun, get the gun. I didn't care what he was doing to me. It was, I've got to get this zipper open and I've got to show him that I have a gun. I'm not just saying I have a gun.
Were you going to shoot him?
I don't know. I hadn't got that far. And that's my apprehension is, ultimately, I don't want to shoot anyone.
Nobody
right?
does, and that's an absolute fact.
I think I was hoping if I yelled, I've got a gun, and he saw the dot on his chest that maybe there'd be some deterrent.
Hope is always something that...
But if you've got to pull the trigger, you've got to pull the trigger.
Right, so we got to get past hope.
Right.
Probably could have shot him, should have shot him. So based on the fact that we were really close like that, and I thought for sure you were going to shoot, I did call Index because I didn't want you guys to have to fight each other anymore, and I knew that the bad guy was going to ultimately have to stop that gun because otherwise it's pointed straight at him.
Right.
I've always been a fan of these Springfield XD pistols, but the new Mod 2 with the grip zone makes it even better. It's got a lot of great features too, like the fiber optic front sight. It's got a nice rear sight with a loaded chamber indicator. I love these guns. So easy to shoot. Man, does that feel good. Long slide, 9mm, doesn't get any easier. Wouldn't it have been nice to have another gun besides the one in your purse, handy?
Yes,
All right.
absolutely.
So tell me what you think about this.
Okay.
Wouldn't that have been handy?
Yes, absolutely.
So, you know, there's always this, I know that we're in a shoot house and it's not your house, but there's always a place to keep a gun and to hide something, right?
Yes.
So I hear the commotion. What is that? Who's there? What's going on? Maybe he comes out the door. Hey, stay right there, he's got a knife. Ready?
Ready. Who's there? Who's there?
It's the boogeyman, he's got a knife. Whew. That was... Does that feel better than being a victim and running for your purse in the kitchen? Let's do it one more time. Go ahead and put it away. I want your outside voice, okay?
I'm bad at that, but okay.
Got to use a big outside voice.
All right. Who's there?
It's the boogeyman! He's got a gun! Whew. Holy mackerel. Now what are you gonna do after you shoot this guy right here? What do you think you're gonna do? Just for follow through, just for...
Keep a gun pointed at him.
Okay.
And call the police.
Okay, where's your phone at right now?
Back pocket.
Back pocket? Okay, that's good. So then you're gonna get on the phone, you're gonna call the police, you're gonna say, oh my God, there was a guy in my house, and this is what just happened. And I have a gun, but I'm holding it on him because I'm not sure if he's still a threat to me.
Right.
Is it hard to get good hits from a seated position?
No.
Not at all.
Surprisingly easy.
Very good. Well, that's what we want to hear.
The laser grips help.
I'll tell you what, you don't have to think much, do you?
Instinctive activation is your friend.
Spoken like a true commercial from a Crimson Trace person.
First Person Defender is brought to you by Ruger, Liberty Safe, Crimson Trace, and Taurus.
Some people might consider having a home defense gun similar to having a security system. Well, a system means that there's multiple parts to it, so it's not enough just to have a gun. But I've got a great security system right here. I've got a Liberty Safe, I've got a Ruger LCR revolver, and I've got that mated up with Crimson Trace grips on it with a green laser. So now I have a system. There's things I like about this. The Liberty Safe only gives those who need access to the gun. The Ruger is a nice, easy, simple gun for anybody in my house to manipulate. Pick it up, point, and pull trigger. The Crimson Trace laser makes it easier to point the gun when you're pulling the trigger. So when you think about getting a security system, think about all the parts that go into it. When we did Roseanne's scenario, we talked about, as a training point, having more than one gun around the house, perhaps even having guns staged for ease of access, especially since she lived alone in that scenario. So for her scenario, we set the gun on the nightstand. We had it covered up in a little bit of a folder right there. So as she was sitting there, she didn't really need to get out of her chair to react to the bad guy coming through the door. So another training point is, do I really need to be standing in a shooting stance to fire this gun? Well, there was a couple things that made it easy for Roseanne. One is, she was shooting a gun that was easy for her to manipulate and use. The second is, she had a laser on it, so even in an awkward position, she could just put the laser on the target and work the trigger and get substantial hits. So I've got my gun set up here. I'm gonna load it, and we're gonna work through this scenario live fire. And I've got my laser turned on, got a green Crimson Trace there. So I've got it set on my end table, and my thread is over here. So I'm gonna have to pick this gun up and come cross body. Now I could press myself into a two-handed grip and maybe get two-hand sighted fire, but it's really unnecessary at this point. This target materializes very quick. I pick up the gun, I turn, I put green laser, and I shoot right from the seated. Great hits, really easy. I didn't have to fight for the sights. I didn't have to get up and stand. I'll do that one more time. I'm sitting here, I hear the commotion. Oh my gosh, somebody's coming through the door. I pick up the gun. Green laser. I don't even need to think about using the sights at this point in this close distance when I have that laser. And being in a seated position is really very stable. Recoil management's not an issue. So next time you get a chance to go out to a range or work with a trainer, think about running this drill. I'm extremely familiar with DoubleTap ammo, and I'm also familiar with Colt. A really cool thing is that DoubleTap and Colt have teamed up to make a national match ammo. Now I know it doesn't sound like much, but if you're a shooter like me and you want to wring the most out of your gun, you get national match ammo, and you can really find out what your gun's capable of. National match ammo is going to get the best out of any gun. We generally change things up just a little bit, and this scenario is not going to change that much, but we are going to give Roseanne a little bit of an advantage. We're going to show her that just having a gun in your purse across the room or in another room of your house is not good enough, but having a gun staged, or two staged around your home, can really be beneficial. So we're going to set her up, hopefully, to have a better fighting chance.
Someone in there? Hello? Is anyone in there? Pretty sure I didn't leave my door open. Someone in here? Hello? Is anyone in here? Hello? Hello? Is anyone there?
What are you doing?
Oh, I left my door open apparently. I thought someone might be in here.
Oh, I was just coming to see if you wanted to go to the pool party,
Oh,
but...
you scared me.
All right, maybe you should put that away.
Okay.
Wow, you made me a little bit nervous with
You
that.
made me nervous.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, do you want me to close your door or?
Yeah, I might need a second.
Okay, you good?
Yeah, I'm okay. I just need to cool off. That was you? You opened the door?
Maybe the wind blew it open. I just came up to see how you're doing, so.
Okay. Okay.
Do you want me to sit with you or?
Sure, you're welcome to.
Put that thing away. You're crazy. Let's just.
All right.
Oh.
Okay, it's good to see you.
Is that your favorite seat?
Yeah.
Come on, let's talk. You can sit down. I gotta put my feet up. Oh, I've been outside all day running around. Oh.
You really scared me, Michelle.
I am so sorry. Yeah,
It's all good. I just thought I shut my door.
No, we're having a pool party later. And
Yeah?
I just wanted to see if you wanted to come and, you know, what you wanted to do.
I could use a drink after this.
You know what? You want me to go get? Want me to go back to my apartment and get some?
No. I'm fine.
All right.
Yeah, I got nervous.
I will be right back. Give me a
Okay.
couple minutes. I gotta go let the dog out. I don't know what the kids are doing.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Okay.
Whew. Whew. Well, I've got to relax then. Who's there? Who's there?
What are you doing, girl?
What are you
What
doing?
you doing? Oh!
Michelle! Okay, I've got to call 911.
What's your emergency?
I've shot a man who intruded into my apartment.
Okay, we'll get police on the way.
Excellent.
Index. Whew. What? Yeah, I mean, what happened there? What was going on? That was a lot going on.
Well, the open door freaked me out. I honestly don't know if I closed it or not, but that was my first indication that something might be off.
So the open door when you went out to the garbage out.
When I came back,
Yeah,
it was open.
You left the door.
Did I
open.
really?
Yeah, carry on. Tell me more.
That's so funny. Well, so that caught me off guard.
It certainly did.
So I cleared the whole house. No one was here. That was a good thing. And apparently that freaked out my friend Michelle, but.
And then your neighbor came and caught you in the
She did.
middle of your paranoia.
She did, yes. Which, she calmed me down a little bit.
So what did you do? What did you see? And then how did you respond?
I saw him come through my door. He was unwelcome and I didn't know who he was.
So the door flew open, you were at the chair, but you kind of came out of the chair fine. I don't think you expected that.
No, I didn't at all.
Yeah, you seemed to kind of hesitate going for the gun. What were you thinking at that point? Like, there's this big thump.
I think my initial reaction was to stand up just to get a better sense of what was going on. I couldn't see him out of the corner of my eye as well.
I think it's a totally reasonable response. I think most people are going to want to orient themselves to whatever it is that's catching their attention before they just go to guns.
Right.
Most normal people aren't just going to grab a gun and go, what? Because I mean, you don't know what it is.
Right, it could have been Michelle.
Right, it could have been her coming through the other door.
Yeah, could have been my friend. I want to do more training like this to get more comfortable with the idea that this can happen and I have to be prepared. This is still new for me, but knowing how things can happen so quickly, I want to be prepared. If I couldn't do something to protect my baby, I could not live with myself.
I totally understand. I completely understand. Good job, Roseanne.
Thanks, Chris.
You're the best.